How's it going, guys? Today I'm super excited because we get to play some Total War Pharaoh. When Creative Assembly asked us to check out their new game for a sponsored video, I knew this was going to be great because I'm actually a massive fan of Total War games. My first probably being Shogun Total War, but my favourite in memory is definitely Medieval Total War. However, the more recent Warhammer ones have actually been really fun for me too as an actual Warhammer collector. But going back to the more historic focused games in the title, Pharaoh is a really cool one to jump into. I do love the lore and mythology behind it all. So what we're going to do is jump in. We'll probably do some of the tutorial. We'll do the tutorial campaign to begin with. We'll see how far we're getting. We'll try some different things out and learn along the way. And if you want to check this game out for yourself, there will be a link down below in the description. But for now, let's jump into the campaign and sort of learn how this new addition to the series works, how it functions, the new mechanics and things. Because each Total War game usually has a new mechanic in it that affects how the actual overworld and sort of city building and managing aspect comes in. And I'm hoping we'll get to do some really cool battles as well, because for me, Total War gets really fun when you start battling. You do all your strategic commands and zoom in and see the actual fights in real time. Of course, we're going to be set in Egypt here as well, so it'll be amazing to see some of these like iconic areas. I actually have all the graphics on Ultra. I'm playing on 1440p on PC, so hopefully we'll get to see some nice visuals as well, because I have everything dialed up using a RTX 4080. Oh, I like the clouds in the sky, how they're actually drawn. Got some different settlements. There's a little battle going on a minute ago. Oh, is this us? I think there was a Sphinx there as well.
Time flies ever faster, the older I become. I wish my faith in Egypt's enduring greatness were as firm as it once was. As yours, no doubt still is, young Ramses.
Great Pharaoh,
Ramses.
May I speak plainly?
I know you will, my permission notwithstanding.
Young as I am, I share your misgivings. Some in your family seem unable to look beyond the crown. And winning a crown is just the beginning, is it not, Pharaoh? And those who wear it...
My lord, my son, with the humblest apologies, I must interrupt. It is time.
Yes.
Oh, here we go.
Ramses, we'll talk more of this. Speaking of nearsighted and pompous to boot, let us not make the priests wait. Now show me how you lead.
Alright, so we can click on the
Destiny
unit.
calls me, and I am compelled
Zoom
to
out.
answer.
Whoa, okay. So this is just obviously the tutorial campaign. We do have a sort of decent sizable area for this tutorial.
The troops are ready to follow your orders. They just need a direction.
Oh, I'm not going to lie, guys. I've always enjoyed the way the overworld works in Total War.
Nebgehes, a great city once, before the vicious roaming tribes razed it. I remember warm soil beneath my feet as I first entered it so long ago. Oh, splendid youth, how quickly you escaped my grasp. What I will say might gall you, but part of ruling is knowing when and how to take advice. With advisors at your side, your wisdom will be multiplied.
Ah, so you can click up here, get the advisor.
I would also be happy to remind you of any piece of advice you might have forgotten. You may call on me at any time. Now let us rest a while. All manner of things shall proceed better when one has his strength.
So I was just saying, we're going to end our turn in a sec, but I do love the way the overworld works, and the combat's obviously the highlight for me in a Total War game. However, there's just something satisfying about, you know, oh, the map does look really improved. I love this color code as you zoom out to this sort of level. But there's something nice about the sort of city management aspect of it, building up your army and then finally going to invade and getting those real-time actual battles. And I'm not sure what units we actually have available to us in Total War Pharaoh, so hopefully we're going to get some cool ones as we go forward.
Our first challenge is the land itself. Nekel is far, and priests do not like to wait, though gods know their ceremonies do drag on.
We should make better time then. I wouldn't want to spoil their first impression of me.
Knowing the lie of the land, hasty Ramses, is a matter of strategic importance. Rough passage, raiders, you must stay aware of all before you.
An important lesson. Sometimes our observations will give us nothing. By the gods! My lord, my son.
Surrounded.
Scouts report a Sukhothi attack on Nekel.
Now is the time for speed.
Make headway!
We're definitely going to be getting into a battle.
We must stand ready.
We need nothing less than a decisive victory. The foe is but a mere fly to be swatted.
He is a fly to be swatted. He's got like 3 units. And him. And we've got a whole army almost over double his size. And chariots too. Okay. Alright, let's do it. This is just going to be a flawless victory, hopefully. We got some archer chariots. We got some spear throwers, archers, some shielded fighters. I'm not sure what these guys are. It looks like a great axe or halberd or something. Alright, let's jump in. Oh, wait, do we actually get... I wonder if we get access to this high up area as well, get some high ground. Now, they're attacking us, which suggests to me that they have to, like, push us. Oh, yeah, so... you got different terrain types. So, forests, all units with the exception of chariots can use them to hide, so they basically go invisible when you're in a forest. Tall grass can hide in... units can hide in the scrub. Oh, so you can hide in tall grass as well, but it can be burnt down. So that's the other thing. Yeah, they've got these, like... maybe not weather. There is weather effects, but it looks like you can have, like, forest fires and stuff like that. Sand... oh, sand slows movement. Mud greatly slows movement. And then shallow water has penalties to movement as well.
Swordsman!
Sort of wants me to put them here.
Is that all their foes?
Actually zoom in and just take an actual look. I love looking at the units, and as you play more in these games in Total War, you usually get more elite and armored and stronger units as well. So right now it looks like these are probably, yeah, militia, so these are pretty basic sort of units, so they're not really very well armored or armed. They just have a shield and a club. Literally don't have any armor, they're just wearing a cloth, it looks like. But we do have a lot of them, to be fair. Ah, and then here's some actual swordsmen, so you can see these guys actually have a little bit of armor going on. Pretty cool. And then we got our missile units. Yeah, you want to put them behind. Stretch them out as far as we can as well, so they have a wider arc of fire. Well, these spear guys, they have a tiny range. Ah, yeah, so we got archer chariot. Let's try and put them in the middle like this.
Pharaoh commands, we
Take a look at these guys up close. Pretty basic kind of chariot, you know, one guy with an archer on the back. But they could be good to do some flanking charges, you know. So we got our archer guys and we got our spear throwers. These spear throwers actually look more armored than everyone that we've got. Okay. We got the general's bodyguards. Now, generally, I like to keep the general in the middle. It's sort of showing to put it back here, but you can see this blue ring around it. This is like the morale boosting effect of having your general in combat, so you want to kind of keep him in the center of your force. Keep units within that blue ring.
Keep out of their claws!
Oh, we got a vanguard unit too. Yeah, so some units are special and they can be deployed forwards. But it can be risky, so I don't always make use of this mechanic myself. Oh, are these... oh, is this tall grass? Can I hide them in the tall grass? Like, do they count as being hidden here? hoping they do.
They cannot
Because we'll
hope
keep them
to match
forwards. But
our
they are a
skill.
pretty strong unit from the look of it. How... Oh, what do these guys actually look like as well? Oh my god, they got a giant axe. Okay. So you can see all these different details of the units. This is important as you get further in the game as well, because you can see the armor value, the like melee attack and defense, which is, I think, is like chance to hit. They've got the damage on them. They all have their own charge bonus. You can see these guys have a pretty high charge bonus of 45, whereas our spear have like 19. Other units have, you know, like 14. So anything with like mounts is going to have a huge charge bonus.
Of the soon to be dead.
Select our melee infantry.
Swordsman.
Press G. Ah, we're grouping them together. Here we go, stances. In skirmish, they're automatically trying to evade enemy units while in close proximity. Ah, okay. Alright, let's start the battle, shall we?
War is my calling.
Army movement. You can give movement orders, have selected units to keep formation by holding Alt.
Let's march.
I think I think I just messed it up. Alright, let's try and make a front line over here. You know what? We'll have one unit watch the flank.
Marching on.
We hold space down, you can actually see where our units are told to go as well.
Marksman.
Try and keep these all together. Keep our chariots near the front. And our actual leader. Oh gosh, why is he going over there? No. When I run him back. So you can give orders and have units keep formation by holding Alt and the left mouse button, then dragging it. Oh, I didn't drag it, that's why.
Strength is power.
This is kind of what we want. There we go, now we're keeping formation.
Swordsman. Hack them down.
Alright, we're gonna, you know what, we're just gonna go in. I'm just gonna issue commands.
Strike true. I never miss.
Let's have them go in there.
No defeat. Right into the.
Oh, the best part, the zoom in. Yo, let's see some of these fights go down. Ooh, they are really like clumped up close quarters combat.
Shoot them down.
The archers shooting into them as well. You know what, let's go over. Oh, whoa, this unit's already routing. These guys, what are they called? These raiders seem really strong.
Move us one.
Okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna have the chariots come around the back, and we're gonna do a little flank into them. Looks like our guys are winning, actually, so it's not too bad. You can see their flags get a bit ragged as they start taking some losses. Let's have the chariots just charge in. Just drive through them. Whoa, look at these guys come in. After doing a charge with like a ranged unit that's on mounts, you do want to get them out of combat, though, I found. So they can hit for that initial charge bonus, but you don't want to keep them in melee combat. But we've won anyway. It was a pretty overwhelming win there, to be fair, you know. First battle of the tutorial. It's going to be a win. We did lose 100. We actually did lose... We lost one of our spear throwers.
The enemy stands before you in defeat, Ramses. Not just dead bodies, but living men too. You hold their fate in your hands.
Choose now, young lord. Let them go, try to recruit them to our forces, or send them on their way to the Duat.
I think, you know what? Let's replenish, because there were still more enemies in this settlement ahead of us.
Bless me.
I'm running away. They're all running away now.
Cowards! They attack when no one is looking, but run away at first sight of our forces. The temples are on fire, fields littered with bodies. What mercy do these savages deserve?
We must be pragmatic. What is done. What we do now is what matters. We must douse the fires and restore the fields.
Yes, life must go on. At once. This city will be brought to order. I will not let this devastation stand.
Alright, so yeah, we're doing a repair.
Your will be.
It will
We
take a
receive
turn.
reports of repairs underway, but the people still lack basic necessities. We must take an inventory of our resources.
Ah, so we got food, stone, wood, bronze, and gold. We're gonna, you usually need a lot of gold, especially if you're gonna be doing some deals with the diplomacy side of the game.
What do the quartermasters report?
We have enough for just a while longer, but a fresh source of bronze will help alleviate the problem.
Ah, so yeah, you can actually see on the banner here, it has a little bronze symbol, so we can build a building that will basically generate bronze income for us.
If we start construction now, we could reap the benefits in a season or so.
A season lost righting the wrongs of these bloodthirsty traitors, and still they remain on my land, the goal.
Ambitions drive a leader, but do not confuse them with impulses. Jumping unprepared into the fray could have dire consequences.
We gotta get our revenge here, so we got an ambition. And you had things like, you had missions and stuff in other games that I can remember. It's been a while since I played one, but I don't think they were called ambitions, so this might be a new take on it.
This challenge will not remain unanswered. I will drive them off my land.
The enemy sits just at our border and in range of your army. You can order the attack whenever you see fit.
Let's take them out.
Are they so foolish that they have not joined with their main force yet? Or do they underestimate me so? Either way, they are done for.
You can see the balance of power here. We are overwhelmingly winning in terms of the number of units, as you can see. So this should be a pretty swift victory. And because we're attacking them this time, we kind of have to push over to them. Oh, yeah, we'll go for clear weather. Here we go.
Your
So,
troops stand ready to serve, awaiting orders.
bring everyone back here. Let's do a quick troop assembly. Like this. Get our general sort of in the middle. Get our ranged units behind them. Get the chariots at the back. They seem to have pretty decent range on the chariots as well. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to have the chariots at the front and we're going to send the chariots forwards to harass.
We'll bring Canaan to heel.
Oh, we can deploy so far forwards with these guys. I'm not going to do that because I feel like that's a little bit risky. So we'll save that as a group. We'll save a chariot as the second group. So,
Every general takes to the field
Alright.
alongside a unit of bodyguards. As the general gains experience, so too will they. A formidable force that can control the tide of battle.
Put these savages down.
okay, we're just going to send the chariot in forwards to just do some harassing. And I don't think that they'll even be able to catch our chariots because they're on horses, right? So when they start getting close, the chariots, I think, are on skirmish mode, so they will just move out of the way.
Born to do battle. Axe warriors. Clubs. Glorious combat. Fire.
Okay, oh, our chariots have gone in. We're going to back them off. Here we go. Units charging in. In the whole space, you can see our infantry versus there on the color code, which is quite nice. Alright, we're going to bring our chariots in for a flank now. Here they come. Go for the flank charge. It just drives through them. And then, like I said before, once you've charged in with your cavalry units, you want to get them out of there. Because that charge bonus is only going to, I believe, only last for the initial
See the
charge.
enemy break like reeds before the storm. Cut them down as they flee.
No warrior can
Looks like some of them are struggling to get away.
I never miss. Chariots.
Chariots have taken a little bit of damage. It looks like we might have actually lost a couple of units, like a couple of models in the actual chariots.
Chariots, move out. Without hesitation.
A lot of units routing here. Alright, I think we're going to go in. Chariots go in for one last charge. Oh, there we go, victory. So what I really like to do in Total War games generally when it comes to army composition is have a very strong front line and then a ton of archers and just protect the archers and win that way. Or have as tanky a front line as I can and then a ton of cavalry and use them to flank and just charge into the flank of the enemy. But you do need a strong front line. I think again we'll go to replenish just to keep our units topped up because we did take a few little losses there.
The gods have blessed me.
And the ambition is done. We got the extra food.
Tilt the odds even further in your favor, young lord. In our lands, many would be eager to join you in taking revenge on the invaders.
Answer
You know what? Let's go for some more ranged units. We got a pretty beefy front line already.
About anything, our scribes stand ready to assist you whenever you call upon them.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we can recruit here. That's the maximum size of our army.
The hour grows late. We should rest and be prepared for the challenges to come.
Nice. And then end turn, because we just attacked, so we have to end the turn now. Okay, he's got 7 units. We have 11 now.
I have learned that such brigands are unpredictable. Except for one thing. They are overconfident and short-sighted. Your preparation gives you an edge. Strike now at their disorganized forces.
They do have a unit backing them up here, so they are actually going to be 9, but we do outnumber them, so...
Hit them hard.
You need not jump into the thick of battle every time. If you have confidence in your captains, let them win the battle for you. Otherwise, strike a measured retreat before you incur any losses.
So this is... Okay, so we have a massive power advantage here. But usually, like, melee, doing these battles manually can save you losses, because I reckon we will still lose some like a chunk of some of our units here. But we will auto-resolve it, see how it goes. Oh, that blade is really cool. I'm not even... What are they called, actually, these curved blades? Does anyone know? So you see, we lost a little, like, we didn't lose a whole unit, but we lost, like, a little bit of the health bar. So if we actually replenish, look, you can see... basically brings us back to full. So this they will serve Egypt very strong.
We have plenty of
Consider
work for
this,
them.
young Ramses. A battlefield is but a speck of the territory a ruler must control. To command the land, you must reign over its villages and cities.
Capturing a settlement will not be as easy as fighting in the open. Each place presents its own challenges to overcome.
Yet overcome them you must. Though neither easy nor
settlement.
straightforward, such challenges will build your influence and character.
Again, the power imbalance is so, like, we have such an advantage, we might as well actually auto-resolve this one. I like these little cutscenes that you get.
This is my destiny.
Oh, we got food, bronze.
Your hands will shape the fates of many people. You must decide. A glorious victory, Lord. Your ambition is truly matched by your skill. The enemy will not forget the souls you sent to the duat on this day.
Go. Upgrading the bronze foundry and then building a fishing grounds. Just give us a little bit more resources for next turn.
Peace sometimes bears bitter fruit. General Amurapi, the rebel from Sukkot, was always a bad seed. Let us hope he does not stir trouble. Young Ramses, despite my interest in your success, and my friendship with your father, you would do well to remember that no friendship is set in stone. Stay vigilant. This will save your life someday. Take P. Ramses. The province is ruled by a devious mind, and his machinations are unpredictable, even for me. My eyesight fails me of late, and so it seems my mind's eye.
A good thing then that we are together in this. Worry not, great Pharaoh.
You must know, young lord, that a province is more than just a collection of settlements. It requires close attention to keep the multitudes happy and productive.
Okay, yeah, so...
You can claim dominion over a people, but to truly rule them, they must recognize your worth. Lord Ramesses, take care your name is a praise in their mouths and not a curse.
So you see here, this is it. This is part of the management aspect of it.
A kingdom's legacy
bar.
is the sum of all its people's efforts. Inaction breeds decline, but do take care where you channel the labor of your workforce, for wasted work is sometimes worse than idleness. We, your scribes, keep a careful tally of your resource stockpiles and how much we expect to gain. Conflict is a bitter draught. No matter the outcome, the foul taste remains, especially in recently conquered settlements. Manage the people's happiness, lest a rebellion starts brewing.
So we need to manage a good happiness level, and we're losing a lot of happiness because of the taxes, because of the instability, because we just occupied it, and the idle workforce. So if we actually remove the taxation, we're obviously not going to generate this income, but it makes happiness only -1, and then we can use the workforce, and then it'll probably be in the positive. So what should we build? Got some options. Growth. Ah, here we go. We can make... Yeah, we can make some extra happiness there. Upgrade this settlement. Increases the workforce growth. And provides 5% production. And maybe another happiness thing. I think that we can probably leave it there. Or if we build this, I don't want to build too much in case we need something later on, actually. I don't know what I just clicked there. Oh, I used gold to build it instantly. I don't remember that being a thing. That's pretty cool. We actually have a lot of gold. If I just do that instantly, then we're getting +1. So that's actually providing us more happiness.
For now, your physical labors are complete. But you must also work with your mind. Learn to sit still and attend to your long-term duties, as well as civic matters that require your judgment.
Sitting still makes me itch all over. Can I think while I walk at least?
Ha! You should meet my daughter Tausred. Still as a statue, that one. Maybe you'll learn something from her.
So, we could obviously
Destiny
do
calls
something
me,
with them, but
and
I
am
think having
compelled
them...
to answer.
Yeah, the military presence is giving a lot of happiness here. We'll lose... Basically, we're going to
Greatness
negative
awaits.
happiness if we move them out. So what we can actually
This
do,
is your chance for glory.
I think, is maybe we
Let the ranks
just
swell.
recruit, like, a few more.
Only skilled warriors should fight beside me.
Another, like, frontline unit. And then we can end the turn.
A single man, even if he's divinely sanctioned, cannot oversee an empire alone. He must find trusted generals.
Suitable candidates have emerged, Lord.
So we make a general so we can have a second army on the actual overworld map and send them around in a different direction. And we get a choice. They all look pretty similar. What's these little symbols mean? I don't actually know what these little symbols mean. Fortitude. Ah, okay. Let's take this middle one.
With an additional general, you can split your attention to multiple conquests at once, should you choose to.
A royal decree.
On occasion, You must remind your people of the power of your word. Your decrees will shape the path
So
they
these
need
are
to
new.
undertake. They are the most direct expression of your will. Do not let time pass between edicts, lest your subjects forget your voice.
Ah, so this is like the tech tree almost, if you will. So we can basically go down the soldier, influence, happiness. Oh. XP per turn, faction wide. I
Your
think I've got to go
word
down the
is
soldier
law.
path.
Your people will direct their energies.
It takes time for your decrees to be fulfilled. Sudden change is nothing but a raw upheaval. Gradual change is true progress. Cultivate patience, young Ramses.
Right, so we got this new general though.
My
so we can
name
actually start
will be
recruiting.
legend.
So I've actually just employed one of my favorite tactics across these kind of more tactical strategy games, which is the old save scumming. So I've actually decided
My
not
name
to
will
spend a
be
load of money
legend.
recruiting to build a secondary army here. We'll just leave him as he is for now. We'll leave
Destiny calls me.
Ramses
and I am
there as well in the
compelled to
capital.
answer.
So, well, in this settlement. We do have construction available though. Let's do some upgrades. There we go. Ah, colonize
The great
ruins that we looked at.
deserts. The foolish and the ill-prepared leave their bones as grist for the sands.
Should you wish it, Pharaoh, I will make Nebgehes live again.
Nebgehes.
Oblivion need not always win.
To battle!
To see it glitter once more among the dunes. Yet be mindful, resurrecting a city is a challenge in more ways than one.
Ah, so it takes some of the soldiers away. We obviously use food.
I will rule this place.
Oh, I don't know if I want to spend. I don't know how many resources I actually want to be spending.
Ramses,
So I think we'll just do
you
that.
have taken on a leader's duties, and you have fulfilled them admirably. Strength becomes you.
It is but a start, great Pharaoh. You have taught me not to revel in achievement, but also to consider the path ahead.
Still, give yourself credit. Leadership is fiendishly complex, yet it has not daunted you. If only Seti would be willing to learn as you do.
Well, it compliments
The
this
promise
advisor.
of Nebgehes grows by the day. An oasis in the desert. It is uniquely poised to produce an abundance of food. Other settlements might bolster your treasury in different ways. Be aware of what you have at your disposal, as well as what you need and where you might acquire it. A land also leaves its mark upon its people and their ways of waging war. Some of the native warriors may bestow your armies with just the right advantage.
You can get these special recruitments, which include elite vassal and auxiliary, but they do cost a lot more to make and maintain. Amun?
Our scribes are working hard, even while you sleep, to better guide you through the thicket of your responsibilities. Review their reports to make sure nothing escapes your notice.
Amenacht alone has proved invaluable. I can only imagine what a host of scribes could do to elevate my rule. I will gather the greatest to my cause.
Gotta take this over, so there is like upgrades available. No, let's do the bronze upgrade. Generate us more bronze per turn. Okay, so our main settlement here is up. We will definitely be upgrading the main building. It looks like we need a bigger workforce.
I'll
So
find
just
a way
focus
to
on
prove
upgrading that main
myself.
building. Everything else is coming along well. What does that button do? Oh, it's another way to see everything. That's pretty nice. Convenient.
Forging
But we
my
will
fate.
be taking this by
glorious
force.
battle.
And they have 6, we have 12, but there might be some garrisoned units in there as well.
Witness, gods!
Ooh, although the power imbalance is pretty much in our favor because we are taking a settlement. I actually want to see what this is like, so let's do this manually. So you see they've got these units here, but they also have allies. Ah, that's a pretty cool layout of the fight there. Multiple ways to attack inwards as well, so 4 ways to get in. Keep the dry weather.
Your forces
Alright.
are ready to storm the settlement. Study the enemy position well, for they may concentrate their defenses among the narrow streets. Be wary.
We will drag them out of hiding.
Oh, so these guys are Vanguard as well.
Always
These militia, okay.
Clubs,
Alright, so
sons of Egypt. Swordsmen.
we're gonna make 2. I think we're gonna do 2 front lines for this. You know what? Let's give them 3 units over here because we do have these Vanguard units.
Destined for victory!
We've got some archers. You know what? Let's give the actual archers to back these guys up, which are going to go in a separate way. So we're going to do two fronts on this one. We got our general on this side,
Nothing.
as well as the chariots. So,
They can't
and for
hide
these guys, we're
forever.
going to have them literally go as far forwards as we can. So we got group 1 here, group 2 over here, and our Vanguard group is group 3. Alright. You know what, we might have to even do some tactical pausing, you know. So if we just pause it. So a single player, so we can pause it, easy mode. But what we want to do is get group 2 to basically group 2, here we go. We're going to bring them forwards like this, while group 1 is also going to come all the way forwards like this. I don't see any ranged units here as well. They got shields and clubs. I think we just send these guys in. There we go. So we got the reinforcements coming, but our Vanguard are just going to go and push in and soften them up.
Pile up the corpses!
Oh, they knock the fences down as they run through it. That's cool. Little detail. Ooh, our horse chariots are actually already starting to shoot. That's nice. Do you know what, though? We might have them shoot these larger units that's coming in. Go, they're sort of getting closer and closer.
I will it!
We will keep the
Egyptian javeliniers.
chariots shooting into them.
Glorious combat.
Have your troops take cover from the enemy missiles, or else seek out and destroy the
Ooh,
cause of this
wow.
strife.
Okay. They have a lot of archers going on here.
Swordsmen. For Egypt. Destroy them.
Alright. We've got attack orders pretty much everywhere. We'll go in and we'll send the general in.
Javelins away.
Oh my god, there's just a clump of fighters here. That is their general though, so if we can take him out. Our general is also fighting. So basically our general and his bodyguard are fighting their general and their bodyguard.
Chariots!
Let's just try and get the chariots inside.
Swordsmen.
Let's try and get one of these melee units to go and engage the actual archers.
Shoot those arrows.
That's a good space. That's a good place for us to be. We need to get the chariots actually to push through. We don't want them to engage.
Ride onwards! Chariots forward!
If we can get them inside, the actual chariots inside, we could probably do a flanking push. Do like a charge on their flank. Ooh, a lot of these guys are retreating.
Spill blood.
All of our archers are destroying these enemy units. We'll have them take them out. You know what, we will have one unit turn and actually help.
Chariots.
Alright, we're going to charge the chariots in on the flank here, because there is just such a clump. This has got to be devastating for them, surely. There we go, you see the morale start kicking in. So the flashing white, their morale's getting low. We will try and back the chariots off, though. We don't want to keep them in combat.
Move out. Our aim is through.
We're going to move these...
Marching on.
move these guys around so they can just start throwing spears into the flanks.
Infantry moving. Soldiers move.
Ah, looks like they might be getting caught on a few units though. Here we go. It's a giant cluster. It's a mess.
Your troops have grown weary from exertion. You must let them rest, even as
All right,
the
we gotta
battle
try and take out
rages
these
on
archers.
around them.
Shoot them down.
This unit's just getting destroyed. They're not pushing for some reason. But we'll take that.
Archers fire. Archers.
There we go, we're chasing down those archers that are flanking us.
For Egypt.
Looks like they realized they got flanked. They actually started pushing our units there.
For Egypt.
You know what we can do actually? We can send the chariots to just go and charge them.
Ride onward.
Or at least to go shoot them back. Taking some losses on some of these units. Is to be expected though.
Marksmen. We are unstoppable. March. I fear nothing. They dare shed my blood.
This is such a mess of a fight. There's such a massive cluster just going on down here. I want this side to really break through. If this side can break through, then they can flank into this mass.
Axe warriors, meet your death.
The chariots are basically they're distracting most of the archers, which is what we kind of want to see. And these guys are completely surrounded, so they're getting kind of destroyed right now. They are bodyguards, as you can see, so we deal with them. It's very good for
The
us.
enemy leader flees. Now is the time to press home your attack.
There we go. So we've actually won now, but we can just chase them down.
Warrior of fate. For the ages. Marksmen, let's fly.
So if we chase them down, then they won't basically be able to regroup after the fight and run away on the map.
We will not falter. We must retreat. Kill them all.
And then what you do is, this is what I like to do. You assign them to attack the sort of stragglers that are starting to run away, and then you just speed up the time here above the minimap so that they can just deal as much damage as they can before you actually end the battle, which will mean that they take more losses. Alright, that'll probably do. So we lost 200, but they lost 681. Wow. Oh, brutal.
A hard-won victory.
Oh, loot and no. So if we loot it, we get all these resources, but God, the happiness is going to be driven down so far. So we'll just occupy it.
I have earned this city. The gods have blessed me.
Ooh, sacred land. I think from taking it, we can actually upgrade a little bit.
Lord
Upgrade the
Ramesses,
settlement.
the more you learn, the more choices open up in front of you. With each new insight, you can see where you might improve further.
Destiny calls
Ooh,
me,
we've leveled
and I am
up.
compelled to answer.
Should you become a fearsome warrior, a thrifty administrator, a dauntless explorer, or something else, many things could make a great leader.
Oh, so this is where we spend our skill points as we level up. We can get titles. This gives them Vanguard deployment and recruitment rank +2 for the army. Okay, that's very good, to be honest. And we can spend our skill points here, it looks like. So lower the upkeep cost, increase replenishment rate, or movement. Ooh, that's really hard because I do obviously upkeep is going to be really good, but upping the movement is also pretty good. So we'll hit that milestone one there. Oh, that gives us a nice charge bonus. And then this one gives influence. We do 3 on that. So we lower the upkeep, raise the movement.
Is the visible expression of your skills and knowledge. The power of a title can give you great momentum.
Oh, so this is quite a different level up system than, you know, what I remember from the previous ones. Pickpocket, steal chance, battle loot. Oh. Oh, we're going to go recruit new units. We're going down the warpath.
Greatness awaits.
Hey, we can get some slingers or spear militia. So spear one's good against chariots. Larger unit size because they're slingers.
The
so yeah, we can
future of Egypt.
Get a couple spearmen. We haven't had them yet, which will be good if we encounter anyone, you know, with mounted units. And then down here, we can just continue to build up his little secondary army. But I think that's a good enough place to stop it here. We've made some really good progress. We did an awesome siege battle. I've got 2 armies on the go now that are building up. We've seen a bunch of the new mechanics. We've got the royal decrees going. We've got the titles on our Ramses' main general. But this has been Total War Pharaoh, guys. Make sure to check out the link in the description down below if you are interested in this. I've been having an absolute blast, to be honest. It's been a while since I've played a Total War game. And like I say, when I think back to Total War, I think fondly of Shogun and particularly medieval Total War, which I really, really loved. So this has been super fun jumping into it. Do let us know if you want to see part 2 of this down in the comments below. But for now, check that link out if you are interested in the game. Thank you again to Creative Assembly for sponsoring us on this one. And definitely check out these 2 videos on the screen now. We have plenty of content coming your way soon that you don't want to miss out on, and loads already on the channel. So check out the channel, make sure you're subscribed, check out these 2 videos, and then tell us what you think after watching in the comments down below.